On 8 out of 10 Cats, staying up late, Eamonn and Holmes. The return of the Mack, and their leader, Dave Spikey. And facing them tonight, come dancing, it's Claudia Winkleman, funny man Alan Carr, and their king, Sean Locke. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Jimmy Carr.
Good evening and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, 89% of 11-year-olds have mobile phones? Doesn't surprise me, one of the little bastards has got mine. Apparently, we use only 2% of the English language available in everyday conversation. I find that statistic utterly imperictobulous. And on average, the human brain can only remember 4 things at any one time. Keys, wallet, bags, phone. Who am I? Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories they've been discussing this week. It's our panellists' job to guess Britain's top 5 most popular talking points. Dave.
Well, I'm going out on a limb here, and it's an American thing. I don't know if you saw it. Michael Jackson.
Michael who, sorry?
Michael Jackson, the pop singer, was acquitted of all charges. They said the defence was very good, very strong. They blamed it on the sunshine, blamed it on the moonlight. Blamed it on the boogie. There's a lot of speculation, though, isn't there? Where does he go from here? Where's his future lie? And there is speculation that he's coming to England, and he's made for Panto, the guy. Well, he actually is. It's all fairy tales, it's all Never Never Land, it's all that. He's made for Panto. Small part in Aladdin would suit him, just to get him... Right. Genie of the Ring, maybe. He's behind you!
But I don't you think when he said, no more boys in my bed, that's quite an astonishing... You know, very rarely in your life you ever need to say that sentence again. It's a bit like someone who's got off like a bank robbery charge going, I'll tell you what, I won't be hanging around the town centre with a shotgun and a balaclava anymore.
Did you see when they were saying that is Michael Jackson wearing a wig? I'm afraid when you've got a face like that, does it matter? I mean, a bad wig hardly going to spoil the look. Maybe when he got home he just went, oh, thank God for that. What do you reckon about his wife, though, Debbie Rowe? When that's just so weird, the trial. I mean, when she went in, they went, oh, he's a great father, what a role model. Did you get the impression that the real Debbie Rowe was, like, locked in a cupboard going... He
went down to 7 stone during the trial, which is actually lighter than most kids.
To be fair, not American kids.
No.
Eamonn, what do you think's next for Michael Jackson? Some sort of job on GMTV, maybe?
Leave this one going.
I'd love to see that. Little Michael on the sofa.
He's got a new
He should bring out a single called No More Boys in Bed. Yeah. No more boys in bed. And then he should have loads of old men in his bed.
Let's have a look and see where Michael Jackson came in terms of the most talked about things this week.
Yes.
Well, what a surprise. The most talked about thing this week was the Michael Jackson trial. Almost 94% of people were talking about Michael Jackson. Most were saying, hang on, sorry, it's a terrible line. Did you say not guilty? A lot of people think the case was about race. Typical, the rich white guy always gets off. Sean, over to you. What do you think people have been talking about this week?
What about Mike Tyson giving up boxing to become a wedding planner?
Would you get most of your news from Take a Break magazine?
Sorry to interrupt you. Do you know when they reported it to Evander Holyfield, they went to him and said, Tyson's given up, and he went, no. They said, yeah, he's actually given up, and he went, I can't believe me ear.
I can tell you it wasn't in the top 5, it was the 19th most talked about thing this week. Mike Tyson has announced this week that he wants to quit boxing. He said that he wants to become a Christian missionary, though when asked to make the sign of the cross, he said, right, Dave, Lee and Eamonn, what have people been talking about this week?
Is it the honours list?
Yeah, it is the honours list. I woke up last week and it said, genial Irish breakfast host made a sir. Downhill after that.
What did Brian May get this for, do we know? Services to Anita Dobson.
I used to like it when normal people got OBEs. Do you remember, like, you know, lollipop ladies and, like, toilet attendants? That was nice, weren't it? Could you imagine it really going to the red light? Sheila, that toilet's blocked. Dame Sheila.
That was a lot more Rod Hull, the toilet cleaner.
Toilet blocked.
Sean, who would you give an honour to?
Michelle McManus, make her a dame.
Thank you.
Am I being thick here? Who's Michelle McManus?
Yeah. She won Pop Idol. She's an enormous whale of a girl.
Oh, the big...
She's lost 6 stone. She's doing
Lost
very...
6 stone? That's like throwing a deck chair off the Titanic. She's lost 6 stone. She's taken a dump. Right, let's have a look if the Queen's Honours is one of our most talked about things.
Oh, yes.
Yes, this week the Queen's birthday honours were announced. Of course, the Queen has 2 birthdays a year, which goes some way towards explaining why she looks so old. OK, you've got 3 more to get. Fingers on buzzers.
Prince Harry at Sandhurst.
Yeah, so this is the story of a Sun journalist breaking into Sandhurst with a fake bomb.
But the thing is, they're always doing this, aren't they? The tabloids, the Sun and the Mirror, they're constantly, like, you know, trying to breach security arrangements. And I imagine every time Al Qaeda read it, they just go, I wish we'd thought of that.
Claudia, are you worried about Harry's safety?
Yes. I was undecided. It was 50... Well, yes, a little. Well, I think...
You haven't thought about it, have you?
No.
You said they took a fake bomb in there, which basically is anything, isn't it? You know, a brush is a fake bomb, isn't it?
Well, let's have a look and see if this was one of the most talked about things this week.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was. This is the story of a Sun journalist who smuggled a fake bomb into Sandhurst. Harry was initially excited. He thought they'd smuggled in a bong.
Is it the story about people trying to sell... the ticket touts trying to sell on eBay, the Live 8 tickets? Because I was disgusted by that, as everybody was.
What did you bid?
I wouldn't bid, honestly. I was disgusted. Like, Bob Geldof said boycott it for a week, but they backtracked, so I didn't bother. But at one point, I was going to get me snuff movies and me ivory chess set from somewhere else. And then...
When you say snuff movie, it's some old bloke going...
Yeah. Just going, bloody weather.
Let's have a look and see whether the Live 8 eBay ticket fiasco was one of our most talked about stories.
Oh, yes.
Yes. The second most talked about thing this week. You've got 1 more to guess.
Is it, by any chance, the world debt? The fact
Tell
that
me more.
they're going to reduce the world debt. The Western world is going to reduce the African debt, and it's going to work out to about £1 per person per year, right? Which I thought, that's quite good, isn't it? £1. I'm quite happy to give that to solve. But then they said, for 10 years. I was thinking, that's £10, isn't it?
Oh, how tight are the Northerns? Oh.
How pompous are the Southerners?
Not very pompous at all. Well, shall we have a look and see whether the debt cancellation is one of our top 5 talked about stories? Yes, I can tell you that the G8 leaders have pledged to drop $40 billion worth of debt. Well, they haven't actually cancelled the debt. What they've done is they've consolidated it into one easy monthly payment. Rwanda gets a charming carriage clock. And don't worry, Chad, no salesman will call. At the end of that round, Sean, Alan and Claudia have no points, and Dave, Lee and Eamonn have 5 points. The next round is called the Poll with a Hole. We've looked through hundreds of surveys, past and present, from around the world and unearthed some fascinating facts. Unfortunately, each statistic is missing one salient piece of information, so it's up to our panellists to fill in the gaps. Question number 1. This is from a survey by Mother and Baby magazine from June 2005. 50% of British dads are what?
Counting the days till the kids leave home.
Are your kids going to be watching this?
Is it 50% of British dads are crap at putting shelves up? Because I am. Just awful. My wife said, put some shelves up, and I went, no, you'll want them straight and everything. I know you're... I'm not proud of this. I went to the library to get a DIY boot and I said to the one behind the counter, I said, have you got any books on shelves? She went...
Is it 50% of dads are suing Durex? Not necessarily Durex, it could be any of the rubber Johnny manufacturers.
There's a new promotion for it. I don't know if you've seen it in the chemist at the moment. It's a brand new promotion. It's for condoms, and it says, now, new shape. What new shape? Is that for workers at Sellafield? It's not for...
I'll give you a clue. It's something to do with having babies.
Tired, sleepy.
Claudia, you said sleepy.
Tired, exhausted.
I'm going to give you a point. It is, in fact, 50% of British dads are sleep-deprived. Well, they have to wake up 3 times a night to tell their wives, it's crying again. Sean's team. This is from research carried out by the Department of Psychology at the University of Texas from June this year. Men consistently find women with what the most attractive?
Is it Rod Stewart? He's often got a charming young lady on his arm.
Big tits, low self-esteem.
Is it GPS? Oval satellite positioning.
Is it with a naked twin sister? That would get a thumbs up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, certainly would. Thumbs up.
Oh, do you know what it might be?
Go on. I don't
A
think
degree.
A degree?
Yeah.
Oh, so naive.
No teeth.
No, men consistently find women with a weight-to-height ratio of between 0.68 and 0.8 the most attractive.
I was going to say that.
That roughly translates as not the stocky ones. Dave, Eamonn and Lee, this next one is from a poll by the Health Development Agency from January this year. 60% of drivers think what is a good idea?
Oh, those chevrons on the motorway. Have you seen those? It's a road safety thing. You've got to keep 2 chevrons from the car in front. Yeah. And it's not, it's wrong.
Why?
I nearly killed myself trying to keep up with the Porsche last week. He's going 150, and I'm like, this can't be right, this can't be safe.
Is it 60% of drivers think that driving with your knees whilst eating a Ginster's pasty? It's the only way to do it. One underneath, one to cup for the small bits of potato. I'm not wasting that, I'd rather risk my life.
Is it?
No.
Is it playing lullabies and having a pillow?
Is it driving past a little chef?
Is it 60% of drivers think that kids doing that thumbs up thing is OK, because it gets right on my bloody nerve? When you're driving behind a car and kids like that. I do that, I go like that. Show your mum.
OK, I can tell you it's something that you would expect drivers not to like.
Speed cameras.
Eamonn, you're brilliant, you got it.
That doesn't...
Every week there seems to be another statistic. I mean, I don't know, you saw like 63% of kids now have underage sex, yet last month 72 were obese. So who's shagging these fat kids?
So, at the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean's team have 2 points and Dave's team are in the lead with 7. Our next round is face-off, a head-to-head challenge between our 2 team captains. Sean and Dave have 6 well-known faces in front of them. Michael Jackson, Abu Hamza, Kate Moss, John Prescott, the late Mother Teresa of Calcutta and the entire population of France. We asked the British public to rank these people on a series of questions. All Sean and Dave have to do is guess who came top. OK, Sean, this is to you. Who would be most likely to steal a handbag?
Oh, Hamza wouldn't, would he? Because he, hasn't got any hands. He'd have no need for it, would he? Probably need a bag of hands. Be quite handy. Michael Jackson, I don't think he needs the aggro at the moment, I think he's going to lie low for a while. The French, of course, the entire population of France, they'd be most likely to nick a handbag, because he's bound to have a couple of wrong ones.
Bound to. Yeah. Dave, who are you going to go for?
I would have gone with the French, but I can't know. They are generally untrustworthy, I find. Abu Hamza probably does it accidentally, probably doesn't mean to do it. Just like, oh, sorry, have it back. Lads?
Mother Teresa.
No.
That's very confident. Why is that?
Robin bitch.
Oh.
That's a facade, all that religious stuff. That tea towel's not hers.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Abu Hamza.
You're going Abu Hamza. The entire population of France got 12%. Abu Hamza was the top answer. 47% of people think it. We asked the public, who would you most like to take a bath with?
Hamza is not going to get much of a lather up with hooks, is he? Jackson, I think he'd be intimidated by my adult genitalia, so... I don't think he'd feel very comfortable around that.
Who are you going to go for?
I'll go for Kate Moss.
OK. Dave, who are you going to go for?
Abu Hamza, he'd be... You know, at the end, when you've got all that hair in the plug hole, get that out, couldn't he? Quite easily. And I'd like to see his knob.
Really?
No. Because you just don't know, he might have a corkscrew. You don't know, he might... See, any ideas?
I think Abu Hamza would be great because what you could do is you could put loads of those plastic ducks in and he might win you a goldfish.
Dave, who would you most like to take a bath with?
I'll have the entire population of France.
Well, the entire population of France is the second most popular answer, 18%, but Kate Moss, 63%. Top answer, you get the points. Dave, we asked the British public, who do you think would make the best James Bond? Who do you think got the most votes?
A few contenders here. Abu Hamza, Dr. Norfinger. Jackson's got his best work is undercover, perhaps you could say. He could entice women back to his bedroom, get between the sheets, and who's that? Playing the Game Boy there. It's all right. Next to the monkey. Next to the monkey. All right, just get in. I don't know. Best James, but any ideas, team?
Abu Hamza could do For Your Eye Only.
John Prescott, smooth, suave, sophisticated, elegant, charisma, and he can punch.
We will go, our team, with John Prescott.
OK, Sean, what do you think?
Well, the entire population of France, you say?
Yeah, all of them.
Well, I think they'd have trouble sneaking up on people. Make a bit of noise.
Smell them a mile off, wouldn't you?
Imagine 60 million.
Do you want to ask your team? Check in with them.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about them. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, you're right.
Yeah, that's all right, fine here. A bit lonely.
I put forward Kate Moss. Could be Janine Bond.
Yeah, but Janine, that's like someone who works in Greggs. Oh, Janine. All right, love. Oh, Goldfinger, we meet at last.
Kate Moss. OK, you go for Kate Moss. I can tell you Kate Moss got 17% of the vote, but Prescott got 39% of the vote. Number one answer. Frankly, I'm amazed Abu Hamza got 8% of the vote there. You pretty much have to rewrite the character. James Bond, he's suave, debonair, no hands, one eye. Shaken, not stirred. And can I have that in a cup with a handle, please? So, at the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean's team have 4 points and Dave's have 10 points. I'm going first. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls, and it's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here's your first one. This is from a poll featured in the Glasgow Daily Record from September 2004. Britain's favourite smell.
Is it a burning Frenchman?
Bacon. Or freshly born rabbits.
Freshly born
By the way, you clinched it there the last second.
Hang on a second. Bacon or, and this is part of the same guess, freshly born rabbits.
Well, if you go into a pet shop and they have rabbits and they're just, ooh, lovely. And they're so tiny and they're so small and such sweet little ears.
What you've done is you've answered a question about Britain's favourite smell, and what I've got from your answer was she'd be a nightmare girlfriend. It's interesting, isn't it, what comes across? It's not little baby rabbits.
Is it a kebab at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. But when you walk past it during the day, you go, look at that shit, I wouldn't eat that. 3 o'clock in the morning, oh, yes.
OK, I'll give you a clue. It's a meal.
Oh,
It is fresh.
A roast, Sunday roast or something like that. Sunday roast.
Correct.
Like oh!
Yes, Britain's favourite smell is roast dinner. OK, this is a poll commissioned by Grolsch Lager in 2000. Things to do before you die.
Angelina Jolie.
Is it punch a dolphin?
It's not punch a dolphin, no.
No. Is it go swimming with them and then just give them a little jab?
Yeah, I think so. They've just missed it off mine, yeah.
Stick your finger in the hole and carry it around like a six-pack.
Yes, the most popular thing to do before you die is swim with dolphins. Friendliest town in Britain?
Oh.
I'd say Cockermouth. I've never been.
If that's how they got their name, though, it's a fair bet, isn't it?
It's worth a trip. It's worth a trip out, isn't it?
Yeah, same applies to Oldham.
Belfast, Glasgow, Newcastle, Liverpool.
Oh,
Everyone's talking about pop music.
I think it's Bolton.
You're absolutely right, it is Bolton. London just missed out on the top 10 friendliest places in Britain, coming in at 948. Just behind the island from the Wicker Man. Well, that sound tells me that it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Sean's team have 6 points and Dave is our winner with 15 points. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and all of you watching at home. Good night. Well, thank you for watching 8 out of 10 Cats. If you want to watch another episode, you know, feel free, or you know, pop to Pornhub for some different kind of fun. Good luck. You can also go to jimmycarr.com and buy tickets to see me live. I'd love that. I'd like it if you liked and subscribed. But you know, don't feel pressured. Do your thing. You be you.